now Bollywood is going to YouTubers, and it's been a while now. The top YouTubers have done such collaborations on the regular with celebrities in general, right? Some of them have worked in films. Like for example, I think Harsh Beniwal worked in Students of the Year 2. Bhuvan had his own movie. I think it was an independent movie.
It was a short movie.
It was a short film. It was a short film. Not released in the theaters.
Yeah. It was like he played a Punjabi army guy.
Right. And what else? What other collaborations are very famous? Shah Rukh Khan had a collaboration with Bhuvan Bam, which was...
Bhai, that was like T2 Talks ka first episode with Shah Rukh Khan.
That was great. Bro. I mean, they have, like, some of the YouTubers have had collaborations. Like you talk about YouTube, where it all started. Obviously, AIB comes into the picture, and they had that podcast, that amazing podcast with Shah Rukh Khan, which, like, I was completely blown away by. But then again, like, AIB is not just one single person, right? It's a unit. It's a unit of so many people.
That was a media company.
Let's look at where attention is going. Okay. Before the entire geo effect and internet being accessible to a huge mass of people in the country. ऐसा scenario था कि Bollywood, the way they used to promote their videos was through the conventional media, right? They used to have
तारक मेहता उल्टा चश्मा के उसमें आ गए,
right?
ऐसे सीरियल्स में आ जाते थे एक एपिसोड के लिए, महा एपिसोड.
When the internet boom, the internet boom in this country happened, which really happened after Jio, I think what the industry realized possibly is that okay, now we know where the youth is. Okay, पहले उनको पता नहीं था how to approach the youth. Now we know where the youth is. पहले the youth was in concert. Definitely. The youth was in... बिल्कुल. And most of the people used to watch serials, right? And like soap opera and serials and Ekta Kapoor and all that jazz. Okay? But now they can see that shift. कि अच्छा यहाँ पे youth है. Because see, look at the views. Look at the number of people watching. Look at the retention. Look at the... And then the live stream scenario happened. And अरे भाई 1 लाख के ऊपर लोग देख रहे हैं एक बंदे को. Doing whatever he's doing, whether it's gaming, whether it's something else. This we can leverage. And this one also has a podcast, right? The Mango Man. Varun Dhawan has a podcast named The Mango Man, where he brought in Bhuvan Bam. There is a podcast. Really? Yes, Varun Dhawan has a podcast. Varun Dhawan has a podcast called The Mango Man or something in those lines. And उसमें the first guest was Bhuvan Bam.
भाई भुवन ने तो गांड फाड़ दी है.
Of course man, भुवन ने तो बहुत पूरा गेम ही चेंज कर दिया था उस टाइम पे. तन्मय भट्ट ने इसके बारे में एक बार बोला था कि इंडिया में YouTube सबसे one of the first things I realized very early on is that people think that it's a zero sum game. There's one winner or something like that. ठीक है.
People don't. ये मैं कोट ये जे कोल का कोट है. They act like two legends cannot coexist. ये मैंने इतने लोगों को बोला है ना.
Right. And YouTube में you can do really well and survive while the other person is also doing really well. In fact, your growth can multiply if you guys work together also sometimes. That really does happen. I mean, Ashish Chanchalani in the Ashish Chanchalani latest video में he had a reference about Bhuvan Bam. Where Rajkumar Rao in jokingly said at the end कि मैं तो बोल रहा था भुवन के पास चले जाते हैं, इसके पास क्यों आए प्रमोशन कराने. ठीक है. You see, that context is there, which people will understand.
Yeah, definitely it's there. Last podcast mein we discussed how about there is only one, there is always a market gap, and that's who you are. Ashish Chanchalani is Ashish Chanchalani, Bhuvan Bam is Bhuvan Bam, and that's where they're top. There's always a market gap.
Right.
So that's very क्या कहते हैं perfect thing that you just said कि तुझे क्या लगता है, नहीं तुझे क्या नहीं लगता है कि क्या लगता है कि can we actually see a YouTuber go mainstream in Bollywood as a celebrity? देख, मैंने बहुत लड़कों को देखा है जो बैकग्राउंड में वर्क करते थे. ठीक है, तो अगर मैं एडिटिंग में था, देन आई वेंट फ्रॉम एडिटिंग इनटू बॉलीवुड एज एन एडिटर. समझ रहा है? एंड नाउ आई एम गेटिंग बिग गिग्स. साउंड डिज़ाइन यहाँ से स्टार्ट किया, बॉलीवुड में घुस गया. 1 from 2 to नेटफ्लिक्स में घुसा, फिर नेटफ्लिक्स से ऐसे, फिर ऐसे. आई नो पर्सनल एडिटर्स दैट हैव वर्कड फॉर नेटफ्लिक्स, राइट? एंड आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट यूट्यूब सीरीज नेटफ्लिक्स, एक्चुअल नेटफ्लिक्स प्रॉपर जो वो लोग अपने ऐप पे डालते हैं, अपने प्लेटफॉर्म पे डालते हैं. ठीक है, पर मैंने अभी तक एक भी एक्टर नहीं देखा जो हैज़ गॉन फ्रॉम दिस टू दैट
टू नेटफ्लिक्स.
Yeah, as a YouTuber, I'm making skits to maybe go to Netflix, to maybe go to actual like movie that is going to be released in theaters.
Why don't we bring this up in like 6 months and see what happens? Because now COVID is gonna not exactly go away, but like people are going out more. Rajkumar Rao की जो movie है Ruhi, it's releasing in the cinemas. It's a big deal. It's releasing in cinemas now. It's not in Prime Video or any of the OTT platforms.
Yeah.
So I want to see क्या होगा. Personally, I would see. We all know that what it has been said about YouTubers is कि तुम्हारी YouTube life is not something which is gonna live on for your entire lifetime. And and I'm not saying this because I have a lot of I have a soft spot for YouTube. I'm saying this because I honestly feel कि there is, have you heard of any celebrity or any entity on the internet who has been on the internet through and through, except maybe PewDiePie or KSI? Would you watch KSI when he's 45? You tell me. I would watch PewDiePie when he's 45. Why not? Because I would then be invested in 25 years of his time. If I have, like for example, if I have kids and I can tell you, this is the guy I watch and I have been watching him since your age. Because it's the same reason, and I really don't believe that the lifetime of a YouTuber is 5 to 6 years. I can't believe that. I'll tell you why. Simply because Amitabh Bachchan has been around. Amitabh Bachchan is Amitabh Bachchan, yes, but he's been around for so long.
Yeah, I don't like that analogy of like कि वो जो टॉप वालों को हो वो वालों को मत पकड़ो. क्यों नहीं पकड़ूं? मैं तो उनको ही पकड़ूंगा. उन्होंने कैसे किया मैं देखूंगा. कुछ तो किया होगा उन्होंने. People say like जो टॉप 5 है उनको नहीं पकड़ते, नीचे वालों को पकड़ने का है. Vedant says that a lot. I'm like, no, I don't think I agree anymore. But yeah, I agree with you. I think it's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. One way or another.
Somebody will figure it out. Somebody कोई एक होगा जो चंट इनफ होगा कि मैं फिगर आउट करूंगा कैसे करना है और मैं करके दिखाऊंगा. ठीक है. It means one person does. When one person does it, इंडिया में तो ऐसा ही होता है ना कि एक पर्सन ने कर दिया, people will take that example and वो भी लग जाएंगे and then continue on.
Yeah, there's envelope push हो रहा है ना अभी. तू देख ना, हर्ष बेनीवाल became that first dude. आशीष चंचलानी was a major part of promoting Suryavanshi, that is also releasing in theaters. Yes,
it was. I think Ashish Chanchalaani was the one who was anchoring the entire time during their media promotions. The entire time, right?
And he also, वो तो अपना मार्वल में भी काफी था आशीष.
Dude, yes, that discussion. Dude, you see, there are mostly YouTubers who go and like talked about when these international movies turn up. Promotions में कौन लोग जाके interview करते हैं? It's YouTubers who do it. Why is that? Why don't they hire somebody from the traditional media to go ahead and have that interview?
It's going to happen. It's bound to happen. I cannot believe that there is. देख, skill बात अलग है, ठीक है. Skill मेरे को लगता है कि हाँ चल ठीक है, स्किल लेवल कैन बी क्वाइट डिफरेंट बिकॉज ऑफ द सेपरेट इंडस्ट्रीज. ठीक है, बिकॉज यहाँ पे एवरी यूट्यूबर हैज़ देयर ओन क्रिएटिव प्रोसेस दैट दे वर्क थ्रू दैट इज कीन टू देम. Whereas Bollywood, you have director that you have to blend in with, there are co-stars and everything that you have to, यहाँ पे जैसे मैं अपनी स्क्रिप्ट लिख रहा हूँ, मैंने पॉइंट्स लिख लिए, सारे डायलॉग यहाँ पे हैं, जैसे हर्ष बेनीवाल करता है. I know he does that, right? Or he used to. But that's not in the क्या कहते हैं ट्रेडिशनल बॉलीवुड डायरेक्टिंग मूवी टाइप शिट, राइट? तुम्हारे पास पहन स्पॉट बॉय रहेगा, तुम्हारे पास इधर स्क्रिप्ट रहेगी, तुम्हारी लाइन्स रटना है, ट्रेलर में घुसे, ट्रेलर के बाहर आया, अपना शॉट दिए, देयर इज अ डायरेक्टर पीछे से कमेंट कर रहा है व्हाइल ही इज कॉमेंट्री, ये करो वो करो और इमोशन लाओ और इमोशन. यू हैव टू स्टिल बी इन दैट कैरेक्टर व्हाइल लिसनिंग एंड अप्लाइंग ऑल ऑफ दोज क्या बोलते हैं उसको, व्हाट्स द वर्ड, तुमको instructions while you're listening, you listen to all those instructions and you apply it while doing it, right? So yes, it's different, but it is bound to happen. Skill सीखी जा सकती है, तो वो तो होगा ही. What is that one thing that is standing between YouTubers becoming actors is time.
देख, मुझे आपको ऐसा लगता है कि pedestal in which Bollywood has kept itself is gonna dissolve. It's not gonna dissolve. It's gonna have less crowd in it, and the mass is gonna go this side. And if the mass goes to this side, to the digital side of things, okay, इनकी वैल्यू, यूट्यूबर्स की वैल्यू, इन्फ्लुएंसर्स की वैल्यू बढ़ जाएगी. एंड सिंस बढ़ जाएगी, देर विल बी, यहाँ पे हैं सेलिब्रिटीज, यहाँ पे हैं यूट्यूबर्स. ओवर टाइम दिस इज व्हाट हैपेंस. ओके, एंड वी डू नॉट नो वेदर दिस विल हैपन और नॉट. ओके, but this is what eventually is going to happen. And then what's going to happen is, I feel, and it might sound kind of terrifying if somebody from Bollywood is watching, okay, there will be a radical amalgamation कि इतना ज़्यादा हो जाएगा कि everybody is going to try and create their own brand by, जो आलिया भट्ट ने, वरुण धवन ने अपने अपने चैनल खोल रखे हैं ना, I feel in the future they're gonna start making their more videos over there. What does Will Smith do, man? Will Smith is like one of the most powerful people in Hollywood. Huh? He has no reason to be to want to document his life through and through. He does that. Why not? I mean, Okas, tu khud soch. Celebrities, if they take this time, what can they do to stop this from moving forward fast? The only way for them to do that is mix together. Have a mix together. Some of them, they have that traction, they have that influence. Celebrities do that, right? Start their own channels and just start posting, and because they have the money and the manpower to be able to have that kind of a production. Then it will become difficult for some YouTubers, for many small creators to push up. Okay, but these people will take over. But most of them won't do it because they have that nostalgia. Like the industry in general is hooked to the idea of, oh, this is the stardom, this is what matters, this is what it is. Which is fine. I'm sure there are not YouTubers who have that kind of a stardom. Like probably Bhuvan Bam doesn't have that kind of a stardom as Shah Rukh Khan does, but Bhuvan Bam does have something. Bhuvan Bam chhod, look at the meetups of Simon, the amount of people who came to meet him, and he hasn't even reached 1 million. Okay, कुछ तो,
and on top of that he has a very niche audience. Like वो million में भी बहुत कम लोग हैं जो उससे हैं, समझ रहा है कि because of his content.
Right. तो ये देखना कि क्या बोलते हैं उसको, it's a different kind of an influence, and that influence is not about just entertainment, because different YouTubers provide different things for you in life. It's like you have some sort of a mentor or some sort of guide online. That's what I think. I think कि instead of YouTubers becoming actors, actors are gonna come towards this side, because
it's gonna be both. It's gonna be what are these, Bollywood and what is YouTubing? They're both tools, man. These are industry. We are the people who use the industry. We are the people who make the industry. If I am a Bollywood actor, what is going to stop me to do this? And if I'm like, why can't I just be both? Why can't I do movies and make vlogs? You know what I mean?
Right.
There's definitely going to be, because this is going to be a huge market that people are going to miss. It's much like when you talked about that stardom thing, right? It's much like TikTok versus YouTube shit. Oh, ये तो TikTok बनाता है, you know. But now people are realizing, oh, Reels में भी है that I can use and utilize and understand. Okay, this is a huge market that I'm missing. Starts making Reel.